Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Update. Update when it comes to random crap. Okay, so, I got lots of things. Oh dear, lots of things. Okay, I finally did get my copy of Deadly Premonition Director's Cut. I still have to do a first impressions of it, and I will be trying to give my thoughts on it compared to the 360 version of its original release. It's somewhere over there. I'm hoping for good things, but who knows? I've been hearing it has some frame rate issues, so things I got on my trip to visit my sister and my nephew and her husband. I found a few interesting things. One game I've never heard of for the Super Nintendo called 10 Star. It looks like, from what I could tell from the gameplay, that it actually uses the light gun or the mouse or control pad. Very odd. I don't know American Super Nintendo games that use the mouse pad. I know there were a few games in Japan, like there was a Mario game in Japan that used it in that. I never heard of it, and it was only $8, and it looked okay, so I got Magic Sword, which is a port of a arcade game Capcom did. Are you gonna focus here, camera? Do you really have to make this like Ashen's videos where it's like, yo, focus? See, can you focus? Hello, camera. There you go. By, of course, Capcom. I don't know if this is harder than the arcade version. Probably is. Usually a lot of old ports were. It was a very interesting game. Though it's pretty easy to get the arcade version on Capcom's collection discs. I think Volume 2 had it, but either way. Here's a nice pickup. Wizardry... Is that 5, right? Yeah, Wizardry 5. Also, I find it interesting Capcom published it, or made it, or... I don't know, and... Oh, I left a sticker on it. $8. I don't know if that's what that normally sells for, but sounds like a fair price to me. I'm not picky people either. Put the sticker there now. Now, here's something I got random. It's pretty beat up. It wasn't very much. Sequest for the Atari 2600. Thought it'd be interesting just to get it. Now, here's a nice little pickup for the Game Boy Color, Shadowgate. It is basically a port of Shadowgate that was on the NES with some enhancements in that. I never played the NES version, so that should be a little interesting to me. Now, here's another game I've never heard of, and I've actually tried this one. I'm working on the first impressions of it. I'm going to try all 3 characters. I only tried one of them so far. And it's a 2-player game, so this actually might even be up for a Let's Play, too. It is by the dreaded Electronic Arts. Well, back then they weren't assholes. And they're still the only people that made a cartridge went out there. Very interesting Genesis cartridges. I still never really got the yellow thing. I don't really get why they had that, but... Well, they made some kick-ass Genesis games. I mean, one Genesis game I really liked was General Chaos. But this ain't about General Chaos. This is about Blades of Vengeance. The intense battle with unbelievable evil. It's a pretty long-ass title, don't you think? It has 3 characters, a Valkyrie, Barbarian, Wizard, and I tried the Wizard, obviously. Very weakish, but has lots of nice range abilities. It's a 2-player side-scrolling thing with very slight RPG-ish elements. I mean slight. Like as in more like inventory management than like leveling up. There's no real leveling. You get upgrades in that, so I'd say it's more like a side-scrolling with some platforming. But it's pretty interesting. it does not have its booklet, which is a shame. But having its clamshell with its artwork ain't too bad. The only real bad thing there was somebody did that, but that ain't a biggie. And definitely something I might consider doing a Let's Play on. Moving on. I want to stay on the stuff that I got when I was up there. Yeah, this is the last thing. I've talked about this game a few times, and I was telling my sister's husband, Michael, I've been looking for this game for a long time. And it's always been a title I regretted not picking up when it was new. So we went to a store in the area. It's called Game Oars. Just Game Oars. Nothing like video Game Oars or something. Just Game Oars. And he's like, he looked around, I'm looking around, and he comes up to me and says, "Hey, how much was that copy of War Woes?" I was like, "Why?" He's like, he told me he just loved how I asked why. And there it was, War of Woes for $60. Pretty good since the disc usually sells for $100. So it has its art. Nothing really bad there. It has its booklet in mint condition, and its disc had light scratches, but they buffed it for free, and it looks brand new now, and it does work on a PS2. Very nice. I was very happy to find something like this. It would have been nice to get cheaper, but hey, you know, you can't really beat getting it for the normal new price tag. That's usually pretty decent, at least. Now, recently, going through, like, the Goodwill and that, and the Good Samaritan that's in the neighborhood my parents live in, when I go down to visit them, I picked up two of the things I recently got. Star Trek, oh man, somebody's gonna get pissed off I said Star Trek Action Pack, which comes with Star Trek Armada, Armada 2, Elite Force, and Elite Force's expansion. The thing is, though, this does not have the Forced Armada. It has Armada 2, but it does have both of the Elite Force and the Elite Force Voyager. This is expansion. The Elite Forces are supposed to be first-person shooters. I think Kara did a Let's Play of one of those, actually, I think a long time ago. That's basically why I picked that up. The modern games, not so much. This I probably picked up for laughs. Just simply because who isn't a fan of Animaniacs? This looks like one of those crazy little game things you get your kid that tie him over on the computer back in the day. I might try to do something silly with this. I could pass it up. It's Animaniacs for $2, you know. It's some zany little mini games or some. It's like incredible TV quality animation. Window compatible with Windows 95. Oh boy, this is old. Who knows if it's really fun, but hey, I guess I took the risk on it. Now here's something that looked very interesting that I got at a Goodwill. I've never heard of it. 1701 AD. It was sealed, obviously not sealed anymore, but it was sealed. I was like, what the hell is this? And it looks like it's some kind of like civilization, strategy, empire kind of thing where you basically run a government and trade and stuff. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. It has everything, obviously, since it was a sealed copy, which is always good with PCs because it's always iffy if you get them used. That can always be iffy territory. Technically, this isn't much to me since my PC version has both the original and expansion. But actually, this is funny to explain. This is funny to explain. So I got this, The Sims, at a Good Samaritan near where my parents live. It has its booklet and everything. Except it didn't have the game. It had Warcraft 2's expansion in it. Okay. Well, hey, if I ever get a copy of Sims, well, I have its box. I played Sims a long time ago, but I never owned my own copy. Like I was just saying though, Warcraft, I have a special disc that has both the expansion in that, so I will probably either keep this for collectors or I may just throw it in my chest of giving away. This I solely got. I got this at Goodwill too. It's called Operation Flashpoint: Gold Crisis, or Gold War Crisis. It was published by Codemasters. It has everything as far as I could tell. Obviously, it's some kind of military first-person shooter. $2. That's it. Why not? Now, I found another DOS game. Another box DOS game. It's called Inca. Now, originally I wasn't going to get this because I looked at it and pictures showed... Like in the booklet, it showed like spaceship first person, and so I was like, yeah, that's not usually my thing. But then, as I was looking around for anything else, I was like, well, I mean, it's an old DOS game. There's like almost nobody's gonna appreciate a boxed thing of this really around here. So I was like, well, $2, why not? It's not like I don't have tons of old crap. So I didn't bother to weed any of this stuff. So my Aaron picks us up, and he's like, set out on a mystic mission across space and time? Time-traveling, space-traveling Incas? Now this got a lot more interesting. You play as an Inca who's traveling through time and space. Sometimes I wonder if the fucking DOS age is weirder than Japan. I mean, really. I haven't tried any of these DOS games. DOS stuff can be kind of annoying to boot up. But hey. Okay, I want to play a lot of the point-and-click games again. So it comes on an astounding, I think it was 10. Let's see. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was 10, right? 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 11 discs. 11 discs. Whoo boy. It's a lot. You got a bunch of papers like the thing. Let's go through them, shall we? Inca DOS disc quick reference sheet. Please note, here online appreciates your purchase of this value purchase merchandise. As value priced merchandise, Sierra does not offer technical support as product. However, the distributor of this game does offer technical support. Please call 16129414497. How can you not offer support for your own product? I don't know what to say though. We got a thing to get CD-ROM today, which who even knows if that exists? PC Gamer, I think that's still around, ain't it? The sleuthing truth revealed about Sierra. No magazine thing. And then we got the Inca book. No color in this. We got a lot of. How can it be only a handful of ill-equipped sailors were defeated by well-trained? This thing's crazy here. It's like it's probably kind of hard to see a lot of it since it's in black and white. It doesn't offer a lot of colorful imagery, but yeah. See, it has a lot of weird, strange Inca space points of view. I don't really know what to freaking say about this. Anything else that might be interesting to look at? Probably not. Nope, just some controls in that. I don't really know what to say. Space traveling Incas. I guess only in the Doctor Who universe, possibly. But then again, maybe if I paid a little more attention to the flying pirate ship, maybe I'd be more suspicious why it was called Inca. I don't know. But that is fucking weird. And then I have one more thing. You might have noticed on the video before I went to visit my sister, at least I recorded it before I went to visit my sister. I can't remember if I made it go live before. I think it did. Let's just go, yeah, this way. This is going to be weird. You might have noticed me with... Oh. Whoop, that didn't go well. There we go. This weird gun thing, except I didn't have the accessories on. Now, I don't really... This doesn't offer very... This thing just... I don't like this thing. I understand the point is to help brace the gun, but this doesn't seem to work very well to me with this. I mean, it's like, I don't know. As quick criticism compared to like other light guns, it's very light. That's very nice, especially considering it has this giant ass nose thing sticking out. So you might be like, what the fuck is this go to? Well, this is the PS3 version gun, which has this weird sensor bar thing for this. A hunting game. It was at the Goodwill for like $15. The game was actually sealed, but the gun accessory in the box was already opened. Looked like it never been used, so, because I mean the game was sealed, so, unless they gave it to a kid and the kid's like, go kill people. But, it's very odd. It doesn't have anything fancy with that. It has an analog stick and a button here. Then there's an analog stick here and two buttons here. Then the PlayStation button and some buttons there. And yeah, and there's the plus pad and now button. This kind of reminds me of the gun for the PS2 for like Resident Evil. What was that game? Dead Aim. Dead Aim, yeah. This is supposed to be a two-player game. I don't know if anyone really cares to try it. I haven't tried it yet myself. Got a lot of stuff to do Forced Depressions on, and still gotta crap the finish! And stuff I want to start. I really want to do a Let's Play this. I really want to. And for some random reason, I've also been interested in, getting the sequel to Mr. Mosquito. I have no idea why I just suddenly got interested in that. If you don't know, Mr. Mosquito actually had a sequel in Japan. I think it's called Kia in Japan, and the sequel is called Kia 2 Welcome to Hawaii or something like that. I've actually been considering importing that, and I might actually do a Let's Play of not only that, but maybe we play Mr. Mosquito. That was a silly ass game. But anyway, probably vaulting into different random crap. Anywho. So, Dragon Ball Z is finished. Final Fantasy IX is finished. All DBZs are already live by now. Final Fantasy IX might not all be live at the time of this video, or it might be, but either way, they're all uploaded. So they're just slowly ticking away each day. Now, I want to... I know people have been watching my thing and probably gonna go and just like, sure. And I really do want to get Record of August War Zero finished. I know I haven't done a new thing of that in quite a while since I got my ass handed to me. Well, not necessarily my ass, I got my healer's ass handed to her and had no one to heal my party for on in the boss battle. But, I mean, I'm pretty much at the end of that game, and Persona 3D Answer, I'm also near the end of that. It's just getting really ramped up hard and grinding, and But what I want to do next is Drakengard 3. Drakengard 3 was announced for Japan, and I'm going to move that. And I want to kind of celebrate not only the fact that it's going to get a sequel, because, you know, I have Drakengard 1 and 2, and I think Neo is in my living room, I think. But basically, to celebrate it, I want to do a Let's Play of Drakengard 1, 2, and Neo. To celebrate getting another game for this series, even though Neo's kind of more of a spin-off, but it still does have to do with plot somewhat. Very, very loosely, though. That's something I want to do. I also want to do Pandora's Tower. I've been very, very, very trying to not play any more of that until I do my Let's Play of it. I also do want to do this also, as I always stated. That's looking like a very fun game. I'm probably going to wait Deadly Premonition, but I would like to eventually get to that too. That's kind of my ideas of stuff I want to plan. With Aaron, Aaron's family is trying to move at the moment, and well, they're not actually moving yet. They're trying to, basically, his parents don't like the house they're in anymore, saying it's costing too much, so they're trying to move to a cheaper place, basically. So they've been looking around at houses now. Now, at the moment, it's not really affecting anything, but varying on where he moves, it could affect the potential of how often I could do Let's Plays in person with him. Online shouldn't really affect that at all, and after they do the actual moving. But in person varies. I mean, if he moves closer, it's good. If he moves further away, I mean, he lives about 30 minutes away, so I usually pick him up when I go visit my parents or that. So, you know, it's kind of a here and there kind of thing. I mean, that's why one of the main reasons why Final Fantasy IX took so long to do. Because I couldn't do it online, you know. But I do want to try and do something kind of short, not really long. So, as I've always said before, we have been greatly considering doing Toonstruck as our next Let's Play together. Obviously, it wouldn't be so two-playerish. It'd be more like after, you know, something happens, you know. More like commenting and that over the wackiness of Christopher Lloyd! Great Scott! If not that, I haven't threw it at him yet, but like I said, I'm also considering doing that. It's looking kind of fun. I could see two players probably working out a lot better than just the wizard by himself. Would be very much supportive with one of the melee killers, but that's another thing. Anywho, that's my general thoughts or anything. If you wish to leave a comment, a suggestion for Let's Play, or anything, feel free to leave a comment, PM me, whatever, you know. I'm open to ideas. I got lots of crap. I got tons of stuff, you know. I even have Castlevania Bloodlines over there. Someone always asked me, why ain't I playing that? Well, I haven't actually beaten it yet, so that actually could be possible too. Oh yeah, obviously, I want to also do another DS Let's Play too. Because, you know, Dragon Ball Z Attack Saiyans is done, and I paid $130 for the fucking capture system, so obviously, you know, I want to plan some. I'm trying to work out the audio issue. I'm talking to the guy who modded the system, and their first suggestion was to get a new audio cable. I wouldn't see why that would be an issue, because my audio, I'm using the same cable that I used when I improved the sound for the Wizard of Oz, when I was directly capturing the sound for that. So, but I do need to try that. But I'm really thinking of like Final Fantasy, either like Final Fantasy 3 or Dragon Quest 4. I mean, there's a lot, a lot of variety on the DS. And those are also things, way at the Historia is something I really want to do too. Dragon Quest V, Final Fantasy IV's DS remake, a lot of DS stuff. So I'm open to any suggestions of anything anyone might want to see Let's Plays of. Until then, that's pretty much all. I think that's pretty much it. And oh yeah, and the contest video for the winner of my second contest. If for whatever reason you haven't seen that yet, that should always be live, since I want to try and get that live as soon as possible, so it should be always live. So go check that out if you want to see if you won. If not, well, I guess look forward to the third one whenever I do that. So anyway, till next time, don't break the law on YouTube!